All right, guys. So why would I move to the Philippines with no job, no income, never had a friend that moved here, didn't have a friend here, never been here, no girlfriend, nothing? What would be the reason for that? Why would anybody do such a silly thing? Well, what I had been thinking was moving to Thailand. I had an ex-girlfriend that I was with in the United States from Thailand, and definitely was an option. It's another top option for guys. And I was running a cellular phone business where I bought and sold high-end phones like iPhones and things of that nature. And what happened was I ended up just really having a downward slope in my sales. I would make, say, clear 5,000 one month, and the next month I'd clear 3,500. Next month I'd clear 2,500. Next month I would clear like 1,500 or something. And when I had my $1,500 month, I realized that it was over. That we were in a quiet recession, and $900 used iPhones that were initially 1,500 were no longer really a viable thing. People were downgrading. People were not buying new cars, not buying new phones, because a phone's a major purchase when you're on the level that I was, where it was like 700, 1,000, stuff like that. So basically what ended up happening was I just ended up, just realizing that it was over. It was over, and before I continued to lose money every month, it was time to come to a place that I had been thinking about coming for a long time, not Thailand, but the Philippines. So I've always been that kind of guy. I moved to Las Vegas from Los Angeles with no friend, no girlfriend, no nothing. And I don't have any problem doing stuff like that. I just, that was obviously, a state away from where I live, 3.5 hours away, or a 30-minute flight. But people were all like, well, why? Did you get a job there? Did you have a girlfriend there? Did you meet a dancer or something? And I'm like, nope. I just felt like going there, so I went there. So that's basically the reason for going. And that's the same thing with going 8,000 miles away. I don't need anyone to hold my hand. I don't need a buddy to be there. I don't really need anything to do what I do. I just move freely across the planet. The only thing you do need, especially to come here, is you need to have money. Do not come 8,000 miles from home with not a lot of money. And if you don't have money, you start running low on money, get your ticket home. Also, another thing of how I don't understand how these expats end up dead broke is credit. Anybody that was anybody, everybody claims they were a big shot, they were a CEO in their country and this and that. How did you not have $50,000 in credit for emergencies? How did you not have 20,000, 10,000, 5,000? I mean, do you mean to tell me you never played the credit game, or you were maxed out when you came to Southeast Asia? That would be the only reason why you wouldn't have that to fall back on, or to get your ticket home, or to last for a couple of years. I believe where I live, I could pay my rent for the year with my credit card and pay a little percentage, pay a little 1% fee or something. So yeah, credit's another thing. I don't know how expats end up broke out here, but yeah, if in 3 or 4 years, my Airbnb business doesn't work out, or I don't become the next biggest YouTuber in the world, I would go home, work for a year or two, and then I'd come back to paradise for the next 20 or 30. Your passport's strong, you can go home. But yeah, for me, I just didn't really need anyone to hold my hand. I didn't need a buddy to do a trial run. I just needed to get on that airplane, and I put it off for a little while. I rushed my passport, and then I didn't end up using it. It just is what it is. But yeah, at the end of the day, I believe I made the right decision. And I just really, really wanted to get out there and make it happen. And that's exactly what I did. And I went to BGC, and I liked BGC because it had America's comforts. It felt like home. It wasn't like beggars approaching me, and kind of seemed a little bit not that great and stuff. I didn't really love Cebu beyond belief, because I wasn't with like a regular local to show me all the waterfalls and the beaches and stuff. Didn't really like Mactan. That seemed like someone for 20 years my senior, someone that was just kind of looking for an 18-year-old Filipina and wanted to just, have sex at the condo and go to the pool and go to the same 3 restaurants like an old fart. I'm not really that type of guy. I have a ton of energy. I'd be way open to doing businesses out here. I love riding my bike or walking 10 miles a day. I'm relatively in shape. I eat clean. I'm not really pressed for a relationship at all. I'll definitely take my time, and I'll choose wisely, and you better bring something to the table or be, you know, I've already gone into this. I don't want to say anything else. So yeah, at the end of the day, I decided to come out here because I felt like it and I had the money to do so, and my business was tanking, as most of my commenters are telling me their businesses are tanking right now. When you get to a point where you're losing money every month, but you have a chunk of money, that's the perfect time to pull the ripcord to Thailand or Brazil or Colombia or the Philippines, of course, because that's what we talk about on this channel and that's what we promote. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, I really think it's a great idea. You don't need your buddy to hold your hand. You don't need to, you don't have to go to Dumageddon because you saw Old Dog or Geo or all these massive vloggers that I'm huge fans of, you know, and that's where they go to the, you know, ground zero and stuff. You don't need that. You can go wherever you want, man. You can go to Palawan, Boracay, Manila, Cebu. You can find a girl and let her be your map to where you land. But at the end of the day, the main thing is getting on that airplane and coming here. This was such a great idea and so important that I did this. I was not happy in the United States and my business was flunking terribly. We got the fat bike right here, check it out. So yeah, at the end of the day, I really think you guys ought to get on that airplane and just come out and do a trial run like I did. You might not like it, you know, if you got $3 grand to spare, but you know, book a couple Airbnbs in different cities, find a cheap advanced flight. You know, I got out here in $1,200 round trip. I think it's gone up since then. Then when I flew back it was 800. So I spent 2,000 in flights, and I had to go to South Korea for about 30 minutes on the second one coming in. But you know what, man? It's doable, man. You just be a big boy and hop on that airplane. A lot of you guys are waiting to retire out here. You're smart. You're gonna have 10 times the money I have. You'll be able to last forever. For me, I got to figure out a way to make money. I'm just trying to make some stuff shake with the Airbnb. It seems to be working. YouTube, you know, it's a slow grind. Maybe someday I'll make $1 on YouTube. What else? I got some stuff for sale in the United States. I've been trying to liquidate that. I'll go home and liquidate some things. I do have some money. I do have credit. I should be able to pull this off. And if I can't, if I'm 50 years old in 5 years and I got to run home for a year and grind it out and make 60 grand so I can live for 5 years, I'll do it. It's not the end of the world for me. I know what's waiting for me. I could damn near maintain my place out here and just, you know, it is what it is. Or I can Airbnb it out and have a caretaker. I got 50 girls. Every girl that's a hustler girl out here is an Airbnb manager, and that's smart. I got about 5 girls waiting to host my Airbnb for me, and they can get vouchers to get on the island and whatnot. And I got a girl that's doing my Airbnb for me in Manila, but it's not really needing much attention because the young lady just extended 14 days. So rent and utilities are covered for this month, and I have got to stay there for 2 days and 8 days in between. So if I can rent it out for that other 8 days, I'll be in some massive profits, maybe 24,000 pesos in profit or something. If I get, say, 3 grand a day or whatever, or maybe, I don't know, maybe 16, 20, whatever. Depends on what it rents for. But once I get a couple of good reviews, I should be good on that. So yeah, at the end of the day, just get on that airplane and come out here. Look at this paradise. There's so many hot girls everywhere. It's like a Wednesday or a Thursday or something. I don't even know what day it is because I don't care. But yeah, man, they got a Starbucks, they got bomb restaurants, they got gorgeous white girls, they got gorgeous Filipinas, got activities. If you want to do some Boracay activities, get into kite surfing, buy a fat bike like myself, you'll make friends easily. I'm making friends with foreigners. I think a foreigner just sent me a message inviting me out to go out tonight. You can make friends with Filipinos. You can hook up with tourist girls. You can find a Filipina that works here and make her your girlfriend or wife. You can go to Manila, make a life there. Super convenient. They got better grocery stores and they got more women looking to date you. And I mean, there's really endless opportunities here. You got Cebu, you got every beautiful beach, Siargao, Palawan, Mactan, Newtown, the man-made beach. You got Davao, you got CDO, you got Angeles City where tons of foreigners settled. So the opportunities are endless. Let me know how this video looked. I shot this in cinematic mode. I'm now using a selfie stick in my 13 Pro Max. I think I may have got this figured out. Maybe I'll get a GoPro at some point, but I've already got like $2,000 in phones, so I think I can make this work. You know, just hop on that airplane, man. I came out here for no reason at all. I didn't need anybody to hold my hand. I felt like it, so I did it. My father looked at me crazy. He told me I was trying to figure out how to live life on vacation. My sister was like, oh, your place in BGC doesn't look that nice. People that I had dated in the past were like, oh, I heard women get taken advantage of over there and this and that. I said, it's got nothing to do with me, and women get taken advantage of in Los Angeles all the time, so, and Las Vegas, so yeah. Anyways, next. And then they went to wanting to try to join me after hating on me. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be something that people will look at you funny for, or think that you're doing it for this reason or that reason. You can think whatever you want. I'm turning down multiple girls a day to meet me. I honestly don't care about girls. I've met tons of girls here, and yeah, I didn't really come here on that type of mission. I do enjoy the attention, and I appreciate the women here, but I'm also trying to figure out how I can survive here, and I'm just really not that concerned with that. I'm in my mid-40s, and I've had tons of women, to be brutally honest, and when it's right, it's right. And you know, whether that be a hangout for a while or a wife, when it's right, you'll know it. When you meet the right one, you'll know it. And when you're looking is when you don't find. When you're not looking, that's when it lands in your lap perfectly. So don't stress on the women too much. Just get yourself out here and touch the ground, and you know, make it happen. And don't send women money that you talk to online. Send yourself on an airplane and then take it from there. All right, guys, that's all I got. I'll catch you on the next one.